Hello everybody, and welcome back to another crypto video. And man, have a lot of people been sending me this. 627.9 million XRP has just been sent to Jet McCaleb, and a lot of people were shivering, trembling in their shoes, just wondering what this means and if this guy has now gotten even more XRP to dump on us to sell or what he can do. So today, we'll talk about that plus more. I got some crazy stuff to talk about. But also, guys, go check out Discord. A link will be down below. It's an official XRP Discord. It is pretty cool if you were to ask me. So just come check it out. I definitely think it's going to be worth it. And having said that, guys, comment down below too what country you're watching from. I always like reading that. And maybe also help out with the YouTube algorithm by pressing the like button. Ripple fintech giant has wired another mammoth XRP amount to its co-founder, and Binance sent over 41 million XRP tokens to its former CEO, Chris Larsen. I was completely confused with what happened today in terms of the Chris Larsen, but the first one is something which happens every single time exactly in the same manner. So this 700 million XRP, 600 million, is basically Jet McCaleb's XRP, which is just sent to his wallet because he is allowed to sell it. Jet McCaleb at one point or another in the past got himself a couple billion XRP. He made a settlement with Ripple to not dump everything at once but dump it periodically, and every so often the funds which were locked by Ripple are released and given to Jet McCaleb so he can periodically every single day sell a little bit to just get rid of his bags. We've already discussed whether or not this is good or bad. It has good sides in the sense that, well, yeah, logically speaking, it's good because if a big holder, a multi-billion dollar whale, is getting rid of his bags, first of all, we can buy cheaper, and second of all, he is not holding it anymore. He has no part in the bigger picture, so the higher prices get, the less power he has to sell over us, right? And that type of stuff. So that's pretty nice. The negative side, of course, is he has a lot of XRP that he's selling, which is downwards pressure, which might also deter a lot of people from getting into this crypto or anything along those lines. Logically speaking, there are a couple of points to make. Having said that, though, I personally don't think this is anything you should worry about, as this has been going on for years now. Nothing crazy, nothing strange. And if you want to look it up, you can just go to XRP scan and type in taco stand, and you'll find a little bit surrounding it. But moving on, Binance and Bitstamp transfer 191 million XRP. Data published by Whale Alert also says that the crypto exchange with the greatest trading volume, Binance, has sent 41 million XRP to the former CEO of Ripple and its second co-founder, Chris Larsen. There are no comments from Whale Alert regarding the transaction. However, in the past, Ripple sold large amount of XRP to Binance from time to time, as well as other exchanges to support XRP liquidity. Binance sometimes sends XRP back to Ripple, allegedly redundant coins. In the meantime, another major global exchange, Bitstamp and Ripple's Europe-based ODL platform, has transferred a staggering 150 million XRP between its wallets, which we will not find out exactly what that means and what it is being used for, but I always think this stuff is interesting to take a look at, right? I always want to be involved and just kind of check around and see what exactly is happening in terms of big transfers, because what if one day we get a huge transfer and it means something important, basically? Like, what if we miss that? I don't know. Maybe that's my involvement with XRP. I just like it a lot to talk about it and to look into it. Maybe you guys don't care at all, but I personally care if there's a couple 100 million XRP being sent and we don't know why, right? In this sense here, 150 million XRP sent between Bitstamp. What does it mean? Is it for ODL, or is it just as an exchange, basically, them just being exchanged and doing something? Or is it somebody transferring from a Bitstamp account to another person, basically a whale on the platform? And the same thing for the whole Binance ordeal. Why exactly did they send the money to him? Was it a personal cash thing? Did Chris Larsen buy more XRP? Was this given to Binance and then transferred back? I am not sure, but I do find it ridiculously interesting. Then Bank XRP posted, Gensler tells Congress that the cryptocurrencies have been a catalyst for change. And one thing I noticed is a ton of people were talking about the whole Gary Gensler ordeal. I've already told, I believe, everybody that I said, I'm not too certain if Gary Gensler is going to be extremely positive or mediocre towards XRP, or even negative. But what I am personally pretty sure about is that with him here, at least we'll have a ton more understanding for crypto, and thus I'm going to see it as more of a positive thing rather than a negative one. Again, that's just my thoughts on the matter, and I'm always going to be happy that this is the way that things are going. But when people ask me, do you think Gary Gensler is good or bad? I'm going to say I think it is good because finally we got somebody who understands crypto. And whether or not he thinks XRP is going to be a security is a part two. But the fact that he is in the space already, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a nice part. Because he knows everything about crypto. Then BC Backer posted, this is what the profit take looked like on Bitcoin prior to the final ride up in 2013, which led to alt season. This is basically the pattern, and logically speaking, it does follow it quite significantly, right? And again, I'm not sure if he just drew this afterwards or if this is a representation. I think he just took this right now and drew it there. And then he said, this is what we look like right now, just taking this pattern which happened back then. So again, this is 2013. He drew over, and now this is for 2021. He put it in and says, this is what it looks like right now. While I have no way to confirm it's completed or not, I can show you the similarities. We saw altcoins pull back 40% just like in 2013, so it is possible. I'm not going to lie, it does look quite significantly like what he said. We're not sure exactly what the timeframes on this are, though. I guess I might have to check some video of his to find out exactly what it means and what the situation surrounding that. But the idea is pretty cool. I always like the type of stuff. There's no real certainty in it, but it is pretty funny, right? So this is a very bullish thing, a very bullish sign, if this were to be the real case. But it's cool. Then what I've noticed, I'm not exactly sure why this is happening, but Ripple is putting quite some emphasis on getting this green stuff out of the way again. I'm not sure if this has to do with their goodwill for the lawsuit, where they want to make sure that people know how good Ripple basically is or something like that. But they really keep spreading the green stuff all the time. Here, for example, our green currency calculator evaluates the energy consumption of XRP compared to cash, credit cards, and other crypto. Explore it here, and you can do that if you want to. Just press the link. Bank also says, breaking down individual transactions, looking at individual transactions below, compare how a single transaction across each form of currency equates to kilowatt hour, CO2 emissions, and gallons of gas. And it's pretty crazy if you check up, how little XRP is in comparison to Bitcoin, at least in my opinion. Moving on, Bull21 posted, Crypto Eerie celebrating at 5 a.m. US EST with champagne after a new quarter opens Japan and Singapore with XRP. B2B transactions, FX swaps $6 trillion day. And as a hedge, from the Bank of Sumitomo after testing end of year 2020, we talked about that. It begins with the lawsuit It begins with a lawsuit win as companies are waiting for a go, and then it's going to go crazy. But yeah, she did a live stream before. Very happy. She went to the store to buy some pink bubbles. Pretty funny. I always like Eerie. So positive, so calm and things. I like that. It's just, in my opinion, pretty damn funny. Is this the real one? Yeah, it is. Okay. There's a lot of imposters because she's so extremely popular over on Twitter. But yeah. Moving on, DAI posted, this has me really scratching my head. I love that Coinbase is supporting the Spark airdrop, but I don't understand. SEC lawsuit prevents you from allowing trading in XRP, but not from participating in an airdrop of a utility fork of XRP? Will Spark trading be suspended? And that's something I have no answer for as of this point. I'm not sure what their stance on it is just quite yet, but I'm also not exactly sure how it works. So XRP itself is a security, but then everything based upon XRP is not a security. That's, in my opinion, the same thing as saying, so if Ethereum were to be a security, everything built with Ethereum is still going to be fine. To a certain degree, it's really logical, but in a different sense, it's really strange because, well, if that one thing is given out, for example, by Ripple, then everything based upon it would also have the same thing, right? Because it's all given out by Ripple then in the basic sense. Otherwise, if it weren't to be the case, if it weren't to be given out by Ripple, so hear me out. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if Spark were to also be banned, it would be logical because it would basically mean XRP is Ripple's property in the fullest degree, so everything based upon XRP is too, because the ledger and everything surrounding like that is all centralized, so it's all basically owned by Ripple, all made by Ripple, and everything on top of there is all issued by Ripple too in a certain degree, because otherwise how can it be done, right? I, for example, cannot just go build things on a bank's ledger where they basically store information of our bank accounts. I could not do that because it's centralized, so I don't have authority or permission to do that. It will basically mean that the bank has a centralized ledger or a centralized mechanism of holding things together. but they make it open. So even though it's centralized, everybody can check it out, everybody can participate, everybody can build on top of it, but it's only verified by them. Yeah, to me that's odd, exactly how that works. So I could just take their whole banking system and build a system on top of that, and my system would then not be owned by the banks and could, operate fully without the bank's interference. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I just dropped everything on the floor. My keyboards, everything just dropped. I'll arrange it, I guess. Okay. I just accidentally pulled out the USB from my keyboard, and it just fell. And there's two keyboards, which I've told you guys about before, right? I always use a keyboard with a keyboard beneath it because the little stand broke. But yeah, everything just fell on the floor, middle of the night. Very funny, but it's okay. Guys, also go check out GSX. A link is down below. A couple of you guys really do enjoy it. Some of you guys do not like it. I personally have a couple $1,000s in it because, hey, I think it's a good chance, but it's not a certain thing, right? I'm saying it can be a scam. It can be really amazing. I'm hoping personally for like times 25, times 40 or something like that, return basically on my investment. But it's always the fun part about it. You never know. This type of stuff could do really, really bad. It's just the first gold coin, the first gold-backed coin, the first growth coin. I like it, for that reason alone. Just the idea that it's the first of something, and the fact that we've seen so many of these pre-sales go amazing. I'm hoping that it's going to be going crazy, but again, we do not know for certain. I'm pretty excited about everything that's happening, though. Even the whole big transfers, I'm still excited about them. 800 million XRP being sent right now in one day. It's crazy, but it's all part of the process, in my opinion. Guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.